You don't want to go up there. A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
This weather is nothing short of brutal.
Salukunier, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduinfuri, Oanti Vogriha Suliksenjun Kuzik. Salukunier, Kalimir. Forlusai Dovakin, Zuu, Korav Nig No Dov Duhai. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salukunier, Kridar Jur.
On guard.
Here we go.
I am Salukunier. Hear my voice and it.
Damn, you did it. That was... It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
The evening's embrace welcomes you, Guardian. Shall we converse under the moon's gaze?
Have you been pondering the history of the Thalmor and their ambitions for Tamriel? Indeed, Guardian, their aim to establish the dominion of the Mer over the races of men is driven by a deep-rooted conviction in their own superiority. Yet, one must wonder if the past events in Tamriel might have shaped their beliefs differently had circumstances been otherwise. What are your thoughts on this, dear Guardian? It is difficult not to perceive their intentions as tainted by a lust for power. However, one must not forget that the Thalmor have been shaped by centuries of strife, and their alliances were forged in the fires of adversity. As we walk the path of wisdom, it is crucial to consider the complexity of history. Would you agree? The seeds of the Thalmor's beliefs and alliances are rooted deep in Tamriel's history. The elves have long perceived the emergence of men as the catalyst for their decline. And the strife between Mir and men has only fueled this sentiment. The great war between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion was a critical juncture, as it allowed the Thalmor to consolidate power and establish their vision for a world ruled by Mer.
Oh!
Retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wincom. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
as she does on her secret missions, she might actually be tolerable.
Much more powerful. Use it wisely. Now give you his knowledge of You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Vindra Rosisaran Strundul Odnivala Klo Bran now. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Shall we depart to write our own tale in this land of legends? The Fates have certainly woven an intricate tapestry for you, haven't they? Becoming Dragonborn is no small feat. Tell me, do you ever wonder if this path was destined, or simply the result of your own choices? Indeed, the threads of fate and choice intertwine in most enigmatic ways. Your response reveals much about your heart, dear Guardian. Reflect on this. As Dragonborn, do you feel an obligation to wield this power for the greater good, or do you see it as a means to forge your own destiny? Your answer sings of your soul's true nature. Guardian, always remember that our actions echo across the ages like a melody carried on the wind. It is the choices we make and the lives we touch that truly define us. Yes? Of course, the Blades, once the faithful guardians of the Dragonborn. Indeed, their origins are shrouded in ambiguity. They were once Akaviri, dragon hunters who became the Dragonborn's sworn protectors. But as the ages passed, their purpose evolved. Quite perceptive, Guardian. The Blades did indeed change, becoming agents of the Empire, serving under the Thalmor's watchful gaze. But alas, their true loyalty remained with the Dragonborn. After the signing of the White Gold Concordat, the Blades were disbanded. Many went into hiding, while others sought to serve the Empire in new ways. Their fall from grace has left them a mere shadow of their former selves. Indeed, Guardian, but perhaps their story is not yet complete. For as long as the Dragonborn lives, hope remains. In your hands, the fate of the Blades may be rewritten. Is there something preoccupying your mind? Of course. I'm well, thank you. Just a bit tired. Care to join me for a nap?
Do you wish to share your thoughts? Fine morning, Guardian. Shall we walk Tamriel's ancient paths?
Guardian. Curse this chill. I should have dressed more warmly. Oh. Yes? If you wish to speak, Guardian, I am here to listen.